expert, because here's what success equals. It equals influence. The equals success equals influence. Now here's my question for you. How much influence do you have right now? Now we're talking about in real estate, in your marketplace, in your company, in your business, in the general public, in your home. How much influence do you have? And ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to upset you, but I have to tell you this as a friend and as a colleague. If you don't have influence, you will not have the success and then be called the expert. If you are not the expert, you will not have the success, and therefore you will not garner the influence that you want. So all three of these are going to go hand in hand. Why are experts experts? Because they have success, and once they have success, they garner influence. The more influence you have with people, the more successful you're going to be. Therefore, you're going to be positioned as the expert. So we see whether we're going top down or down up, all three of them are going to play a major role. So here's where the good news and the bad news hit. There is a red or blue pill on your screen. There is no magic pill to being the expert. There is no red or blue pill where you take the pill and immediately you're going to become the expert. It is going to require something that we don't want to hear. Hard work and consistency. That is going to separate us. Perseverance. That's going to separate us from the mediocre many. So when we talk about becoming the expert, I want to just ask a question. I'm going to pose a question to the group, and then I just need you to be honest with yourself. If you want to put the answer in the chat, feel free, but answer this question. If there's no magic pill, are you prepared to go on this journey to be the expert? And now, before you answer, here's the hard part. Here's the full disclaimer. Are you prepared to be consistent to do the right activities for 18 months with no expectation of anything in return? Are you willing to commit 18 months, a year and a half, to doing the right, boring, unsexy, tedious things to be the expert? Because here's what I know. I do know that if you will commit to doing the right things consistently for 18 months, you're gonna win. Now, I don't want to scare you and say it's gonna be 18 months and on that 18 month you're gonna have a breakthrough. It could be 2 weeks. It could be 6 months. It might take 24 or 36. But in our experience, someone who's willing to go a year and a half and have no other option, saying, I'm going to do this and be successful at it, we find that they have mediocre success compared to those who were saying, maybe, I think so, I'll give it a shot. So there is no magic pill, but we want to make sure that we're in this thing for the long haul. Here's what A is. A is not any particular or certain one of a class or group. Do we know any A's? Now, I'm not talking about the bad word that has a couple of S's behind it. No, I just mean A. Maybe we were an A up until right now. Maybe we were just comfortable being in the market. Maybe we're just glad to have our license. Maybe we're just glad to be not any particular or certain one of a class or group. No more. Today is the day that we move to being the expert. Mark a noun as indicating the best known, most approved, most important, most satisfying. Does that sound like what you want to have? What would your day be like? What would your business be like if you no longer had to work as hard to get business? You didn't have to work as hard to be sought out. If you didn't have to seek, but people were looking for you. What if you were known as the best? What if you were the most approved, the most important, or the most satisfying? As A, you're one of, not a certain one in a group. as the. You're the best known, the most approved, most important, and most satisfying. Now, you can choose what you want to be the expert in. Maybe you want to be the expert negotiator. Can you be the best known negotiator in your marketplace? And will that help you be an expert as sought after? Absolutely. Maybe you want to be the expert in different niches of business. We're going to help unlock some of those here in a moment. So for many of us, this is what our career looks like. You are the black and white one. Yeah, not that one. Not that one. Right? And so if I am a consumer, how do I know what a real estate agent is? How do I know what a good agent is? How do I know which one to choose? I mean, I could go through and look and maybe go to their websites or call them and talk to them, and they say that they have integrity and trust and they're honest, but isn't that what everyone says? Isn't every realtor sort of like this one? Or no, they're like this. Wait, maybe you're like, well, that isn't going to be how the experts are seen. Here's how experts are seen. We stand out from the crowd. We are different and we are better. Now, I'm not talking about on a societal level when it comes to a human being. I'm just talking about at our craft. We stand above the others because we're just better than everyone else. And once we're better than everyone else, we don't have to tell everyone that we're better than everyone else. Now, we are going to let people know, yes, I'm legit, yes, I'm serious, yes, I'm good. But this one here, this penguin, doesn't have to say to the other penguins, hey, you're not as beautiful as I am. I'm better than you. You can't swim as good as I can. You don't have the water repellent that I do. He just knows there's something different. There's something better. There's something special about me. So this is our goal today. Our goal is for you to go from this here, being lost in a herd, or maybe not being fully developed yet. Because if these penguins here, if they do the right thing and nature is just going to take them on to being this here. Now, what's going to happen then? All of a sudden, just because we've been in the industry for 4 years, maybe we've had a couple of license renewals, maybe we've gone through and gotten a buyer designation, a seller designation. Now everyone starts to look like this, and what does that mean? Everyone looks like this. So now Penguin has to do something special. He's got to learn to fly. Maybe Penguin is going to juggle, or maybe it's Happy Feet and he's going to learn to dance. So we always want to be reinventing ourselves, taking ourselves to a higher level. That's why I mentioned being on this journey for 18 months, because if you do it for 6, you know you're going to be growing. You're going to be better than you were today, but you're going to find something else. And then month 12, you're going to be better. You're going to be separating yourself from the pack, from the herd, but you're going to find, oh, I might need to do this a little bit better. So it's going to be a never-ending cycle of wanting to improve. The best of the best. On the short sheet it says right now, buyers and sellers want to work with the best. I'm going to stop my share so